Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. It's Bowling with Domingo, and I'm Domingo, and thanks for joining me once again. Lots of things to work on today. And so I had mentioned before that I had started coaching with USBC professional silver label coach, Marty Miller. And well, I've only had 2 lessons with him, but he's identified a lot of things for me to be mindful of and for me to slowly make adjustments with. And one of them, well, there's several, and this might be a little overwhelming for me. I was going to say for you, but definitely for me, because typically I'd heard that when you're working on things, you want to try and work on one thing at a time, maybe 2 things at a time. I got a bunch of things. I got a bunch of things in my head that I'm trying to work on at once, but I'll share it with you, and if it gets overwhelming, then so be it. But one of them is when you're taking your steps on your approach, there shouldn't be any movement in your head as far as like up and down. It should be kind of smooth. Step 1, step 2, the top of my head smooth, and then here we go, start moving down. So I've seen bowlers practicing on the professional level that they put a book on their head, kind of like finishing school. They put a book. I haven't done this, and part of me is kind of afraid to because I don't think I can do it. But you put the book on your head, and then you move, and then you keep it on your head, and maybe I could do it. Okay, the second thing, another thing that he mentioned was that I use my ball for this. So I do my 5-step, and first step is small. Second step needs to be longer. And then my push-away needs to be with my second step. We talked about that before. But also my push-away was getting too far out. It should be closer. So it shouldn't be a kind of a thrust forward. It should be kind of like out and down. So second step longer, push-away, more like this. It's getting heavy, I'll put it down. So instead of my push-away being extended out, thrusting forward, it should be more of a just kind of placing it out there. Longer second step, placing it out there. And then continue. On the lane, during my second lesson, he had put a cone out. I was concerned about the space between my left foot at the foul line, between my left foot and my right wrist, and it's usually like 10 or 11 boards. And I know there are different things that you can do. I had tried putting a towel under my arm, and that was helpful, but the first thing he did was he pulled a cone out of his kit, and he said, put that out there on board 5 or 10. And so that's where it is. I bought my own cone. And just doing that within the same lesson, the same afternoon, tucked in my swing, it's I was going to say incredible, but I guess when you're doing your approach here, you're getting close to that cone and your eye wants to stay away from that. Your eye wants to get away from it, and so as a result, your hand isn't out here so much. It's tighter, it's closer. And so the closer, as a right-hander, the closer you can get to your left foot, or I should say your forward foot. The understanding is that the more accuracy is there. So, excuse me, I've thrown 3 games, 2 games of 10 pins. 1 game for real, and I tried a couple of bowling balls, and the one that seems to be doing okay today is this, my Storm IQ Tour AI. You can see the game I just threw. A decent game, 225. And playing a tighter angle, 21. Standing 21, looking at 10 at the arrows, 10 at the marker breakpoint, and just kind of fading it into the pocket. I've been resting for about 10 or 15 minutes, but let's reset. Let's try it. Play again. And let's see what happens. Let's do shadow shot first. So standing 21, my second step needs to be a little longer. My push away, not so far out, just kind of place it and let it fall. Second step longer. Oh, here's the other thing. Okay, so many things I'm working on. So at the release, here, I'll line up here. At the release, you want this swing slot under your head. So your hand to sling. He says that the follow-through, my follow-through kind of goes out to the side. He said he wants to follow through closer to kind of in the center of your face. So what I've been doing is, on my follow-through, I've actually been kind of making contact with my forearm and my forehead. If you remember the V8 campaign from the 70s or early 80s. Oops, I could have had a V8. So with every shot, I'm trying to, with my right forearm, trying to make contact with my forehead. Just to remind me to have that push away up. Okay, let's go. Standing 21. Oh, the speed's off on this lane, by the way, on lane 40. You'll see that my speeds are crazy high, and that's not normally how fast I throw. Standing 21, look at 10 at the arrows, look at 10 at the breakpoint. That's 11, that's a little inside. 6-pin. That was like 13 at the breakpoint. Let's clean it up. Oh, more to talk about. My spare ball line, or my 10-pin line. I was experimenting with a different line today. Standing 33 and aiming for 15, 16, 17 at the arrows. So for the sake of this pin, I'm going to stand 31. 15, 16, 17 at the arrows. There is 15. Good. Standing 21. So how fast was that? 17-1. Standing 21, looking at 10 at the arrows. Looking at 10 at the tracer. Down lane for my break point. Second step longer, push away not as far out, and make contact with my right forearm and my forehead. Oh, he also said stand taller for steps 1, 2, and 3. That's all these things. That's 8, that's way out, but sometimes you get a good break. So that was like 7 or 8 at the break point. So what's kind of cool is you have some miss room as you get more comfortable. Oh, I should be wiping it down after every shot too. Standing 21. Looking at 10 at the arrows. Longer second step. It's kind of quiet now, I like it. Longer second step. Make contact with my right forearm and my forehead. Looking at 10 at the marker for breakpoint. 10 at the arrows. 10. 8. 10 pin. Let's pick it up. The line I was practicing today for my 10 pin, standing 33, looking at 15, 16, 17 at the arrows. My speed is kind of firm, so I'm not being gentle with it. I'm just kind of being normal or a little, well, at least normal speed. And that's way off. That was 20 at the arrows. And this is where you kick. This happened last week at League again. I saw another guy on the opposing team. He missed and he punched the ball return. Anger management. I know we get upset when we miss. That's okay. But that's not me. I think when I was younger, I had a little bit of that. I think when everybody was younger, they had a little bit of that. But you get older and you mellow out. And you just learn to enjoy and move on. Get past it. It's in the past. Standing 21, looking at 10 at the arrows, looking at 10 at the break point. Longer second step, push away, not as long. Make contact with my right forearm and my forehead. And get a strike. How's that? It's 11, 12, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, oops. That's okay, it happens. So it was like 12, 13 at the arrows. Push away toward your target. Let's continue. Stand at 21. Looking at 10 at the arrows. Longer second step. Stand tall. That's good. 10, 8. Okay. A little firm, so it didn't. My break point was 8 or 9 at the marker. And my speed 23.1 miles an hour, which is not true. Okay. So for my left-hand spares, I will say that what's been working for me lately is to actually hook at them. Watch my speed. So for this, I'm standing 20. I'm gonna kind of suitcase it, and I'm looking at second arrow, so 10, 11, maybe 12 at the arrows. There is 11, 12 at the arrows. Oh, this camera angle is okay. Didn't test it. All right, let's continue. Wiping it down every shot. Stand at 21. Let's see if I drift. Let's try not to drift. How about that? But at the foul line, I'll check my foot. Oh, that's 6 at the arrows. I mean, it looked nice. I drifted 1.5 left, so I'm standing 22.5. And that was way right. But again, you have miss room. And how fast was that? 25.7 miles an hour. Yeah, of course, it's probably half that. A little more than half that. It didn't feel like a 12 mile an hour shot. It's like 10 miles less, so 15, 16. Okay, let's continue. Standing 21. Let's see, again, if I could walk straight, standing 21. Let's try and end on 21. Aim for 10 at the arrows. Aim for 10 at the break point. Ooh, that's like 6-7. 6-7. And nice pocket strike. So should I look at 7 at the arrows? I don't know. I'm still going to try to look for 10 at the arrows. So I'm missing right, and I'm still hitting it. I tell you what, let's move this cone a little more inward. So the edge of the cone, right at the 13, 14 board mark. Wipe it down. Another thing we talked about, again, I've only had 2 lessons, but it was cupping the ball, getting underneath it. I know my release kind of looks like this. I mean, ideally you want to get under the ball. I'm working on it. My wrist isn't that strong, but that's okay. Work in progress, man. 10 at the arrows. 10 at the break point. Seven. Gonna come back. 7 pin. Speaking of 7, I'm missing my target, but it's coming back. Okay, let's pick this up. You could shoot straight at it. I'm gonna hook at it. Yeah, standing 20. Watch my speed. I think for this, I'm gonna look at 12 at the arrows. Maybe 13. Let's look at 13 at the arrows. Watch my speed. There's 15 at the arrows. And close, okay. Balance at the foul line. Let's do the shadow shot again. 1, longer step 2, out, 3, 4, 5. Balance at the foul line. There are a lot of people who take the shot and then they kind of fall off and go to the right. I mean, that's okay. I guess it's like whatever works for you. Everybody's different too. Let's try it again. Shadow shot 1, longer step 2, out, 3, 4. I need to actually stand taller too on 1, 2, and 3, so let's do that. 1, 2, and 3, stand taller. 1, 2, 3, come, there we go. Stand at 21. Looking at 10 at the arrows. Oh yeah, follow through with that forearm to my forehead. I can't remember if I've been doing that. So many things to remember. I did it. It's like 8, 9. Come back. Okay, it came back kind of sloppy. That was like 8 at the arrows. I have to get better at watching my breakpoint too. Stand at 21, clear my throat. 10, 8. Okay, 5 pin. What did I do? I drifted 1.5 left. I gotta watch my drift. Okay, 5 pin. 5 is part of the pocket. So, in essence, you can throw your same strike ball. Or if you want to help it, you can move left a little bit. I'm gonna throw my same strike ball. I mean, stand in the same strike place, I guess. Stand in the same spot is what I'm trying to say. So 5 is part of the pocket. I think it's, what it is, it's a 1, 3, 5, and 9 are the pins that the ball hits. Come on now, 10 arrows. Or 10 at the arrows. It helps to plead with yourself. Come on now. There's 10 at the arrows. There is a good 10 at the break. Nice. Good. Are you noticing? Am I closer at the, when I get to here? I mean, again, it used to be like 11 boards. I feel like I'm tucking it in a little bit better. Maybe you can tell me, or when I'm editing this video, I can take a look for myself. What do I have? 10th frame, last ball. Stand at 21, looking at 10. Let's back up a little bit. Stand tall. Forearm to the forehead. That's 10, that's 11. That felt good. Okay, so I drifted about, again, 1.5. Well, I mean, if I straighten out my foot, I'm perfectly one board drifted to the left. I was at an angle, so. All right. So try this cone thing. You can go to the hardware store and get something, just something visually that keeps your right arm away from it. And see if this works for you. Again, it was the same afternoon, same day, same lesson he put that down. And it makes a difference. So. I mean, ideally, when you're on league, you don't put the cone out there, but you get used to it. So, okay, what am I? 197. All right, I'm doing okay. I got 2 more games to go. Got a little time. This is Bowling with Domingo, and I'm Domingo. And thanks for being here.